Greetings and salutations. I am a host, Caesar Don, Man K Talk the Crew. I said we got the football game in the background right
No,
here.
we're about to get rid of that.
Okay, all right, my bad. What's good with y'all?
Same old shit.
Same old? Same old?
I can't call it.
All right, well, you know, any quick shout outs real quick? Anybody?
Sip this water.
Oh, go ahead, sip that water.
All right.
Hold on before you start, Myrie. You had to put a little bass in your voice so you don't have the mic. Because you know, so your shit, no, so your shit get real low when you be like, you. And I respect that. It's just that we ain't got the mic today, so you about to, you know, speak a little louder. Go ahead, Lamar.
I don't know. I seen a real crazy accident on Comstock the other day.
Okay.
I didn't actually see the accident, but I
seen the results of the accident.
result of the accident. And I don't know. Let me see. Okay, is it in the video? Okay, cool. So car comes, boom, hits the motherfucking pole. I didn't see the pole, but from when I was driving past it, one light on this side, one light on this side.
How fucking fast you was going for you to pull to actually split your
gotta
fucking
wrap
car?
the
Split your
Shit.
So with that being said, whoever's in that accident, I hope you all right, and I hope you well. That's the only thing I could think of when I first seen it.
I
Was
can
like,
dig it, man. I
I
can
hope they
definitely dig
okay.
it.
So I hope y'all all right. And shout out to the football season coming up. We're gonna get all excited for that shit.
Myrie, shout out.
Oh, y'all can go first. I'm gonna do mine last. Mine kind of sad and shit.
Okay, and
All
I
right,
understand what you got.
I'm gonna send a shout out to the Bills Mafia. I want to send a shout out to Serena Williams for winning her comeback or retirement match. Can't wait to see her tomorrow. And I want to send a shout out to The Weed Is Good.
Okay, I got one for you. As I'm looking at you from the side, you might want to give you some scissors and cut out that nose hair you got sticking out.
Yo,
right there.
shut.
Over that, got nose hair.
I got nose hair because I can smell.
And two, I just want to say while we recording this, never think that you're not a part of this. No matter what you do, you are one of the founders of Man Cave Talk. And you will always be a part of this.
Thank you.
So
Thank
never
you.
text
Thank
us
you.
talking
Thank
about
you.
no.
Thank you.
This is you, bro.
Thank
We're not
you.
just because of the addict, it's
I
because
got
you
some medical
addict,
issues that I hate to talk about.
But you don't need to talk about that. You don't even need to bring that up. They don't even know why I'm shouting you out.
All right.
You feel me? Shh. Take the shout out. Say thanks, brothers. We
I
appreciate
know
it.
I don't say much on this podcast, and I'm always sitting over
We're
here.
saying some
quiet.
crazy shit, many faces of pipers, but we
That's what
love
I
you.
said. I
my
mean,
G.
the other face of
And
practice.
My crazy
talking a
shit
lot.
has. My crazy shit has, sense to it.
Well, yeah, that's some of it. I wouldn't say all of it. Some of it got some shit to it, okay.
Okay.
But I
Okay,
would
my
say this. I would
stance
say this,
logic, though.
Pipers. You're always a part of this, man. You know, you feel me? Like you're not just the basement to me. You're part of the crew. You feel me? So don't never think you're never part of this.
All
You
right.
are Man K Talk. You feel
All
me?
right.
Understand that. Myrie, go on ahead, brother.
You ain't got no shout out?
Shit, shout out to me and my man Myrie from getting our own motherfucking spot, man. I ain't gotta worry about laying on motherfuckers' couches. I ain't gotta worry about females pulling me the fuck out. None of that shit. Look, got my own shit. I'm around. Go ahead. That's my shout out. I know you're
Sorry
about
to
to get a
kill
little.
the mood, Josh.
I know you're about to get a little intimate for you, but go on ahead.
No,
Get it out. Get it out.
Just want to say rest in peace to my good friend. It's my brother's baby mom, Barbara Nelson. She passed away. Condolences to the Nelson family.
Mm-hmm. Speak up just a little bit louder, just because the phone all the way over here.
And man, yo, life is short, man. You got arguments or little grudges with anybody that ain't that serious, man. Let that shit go, cause you never know. You never gonna see a motherfucker again.
Yo,
Yeah.
I literally messaged her Friday.
if she gone by Saturday, and I got a quick story before we can go on with that. If you're done.
Yeah, I'm good.
Shout out to my man Jamel Jonathan Taylor. I mean, that was my man. We had a falling out. Not a falling out, but this is a disagreement about some brothers that he was hanging out with. And I hadn't seen him for years. I'm leaving out my house one day and I see his cousin. And I see like, oh shit, what's going with you? And she's looking at me like ill. Like foul. So it made me step back like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Caesar, you wasn't at the fucking funeral. I'm like, who funeral? What are you talking about? And she's like, you don't know? I said, no, what's going on? She said, we just buried Jamel. His body's on the way to the graveyard right now. Because I'm on his panel, I'm trying to keep it together.
Right,
You
right.
feel me? Even though his death was a while ago.
It's all right.
Woo! So to reiterate what Myrie was saying, life is definitely short. And the reason why I get so choked up telling the story is because we fell out. And I didn't even just tell the nigga I didn't give a fuck about that shit no more. That it was actually my man that loved the shit out of him. And I didn't get a chance to even tell him that because he was already gone. So people, look, life is short, man. Get your shit together. Leave those petty arguments alone because it just ain't worth it, man. Life is too precious, especially now, to be having to deal with petty shit. You feel me? So I'm a G, so I gotta shake this shit off.
And man, if
To
you
get
love
right
a
back to this
motherfucker,
shit.
You love a motherfucker, man, tell that motherfucker you love it.
Yeah, man. Because life is short.
Don't wait till the end.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let me get that light on
Give a
my
motherfucker their flowers today,
and my
not
thing
when they
is-
gone.
And my thing is, like I said, we say this all, and I'm logical, I'm realistic. So I know that from this podcast going on forward, people still gonna have problems.
Yeah,
People still gonna
absolutely,
have problems.
absolutely,
People
absolutely.
still gonna fall out. But as you having the problem, as you having the argument, as you having the situation, I want you to think like this. Would I feel the same way if this motherfucker died tomorrow? Is that shit that detrimental? It's some shit that is that detrimental.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's
some shit
where
just
it's
ain't
like-
forgivable. That,
It's
absolutely.
some shit that just ain't
That
forgettable.
little petty
And
shit.
yeah, and I give it. But that little petty shit can go on because in the large scheme of things, that shit really don't matter. So if it don't matter in the large scheme of things,
Fuck it.
fuck it. Because
Right.
the large scheme is the only thing that mattered to me.
Right.
All the other shit is pawns moving. You know
That's
what I'm
a fact.
saying?
That's a fact.
Real shit.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Now
You don't-
granted, pawns is important.
Right.
Very
You know what I'm
important.
saying?
That's
Very
just
important.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Pawns is important, but in the end of the game, when this nigga say checkmate, you ain't gonna say, "Oh yeah, well I took all your pawns." You ain't gonna give a fuck.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact.
You ain't gonna give a fuck. It's important during the game. Yeah, sure.
Right.
I
I got all your pieces, no, but it's checkmate. It's game
but
over. It don't even matter.
checkmate. I won the
That's
war.
a fact.
You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
So just sit back and think. I think about a lot of shit like that. I think about a lot of shit like, is this shit worth it? And I could walk out the podcast right now and get hit by a car. Is it really worth it? Nah, it's
Right.
not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's not, once I make that decision, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't
Right.
worth it. That
Right.
go out to niggas and bitches. I am not excluding nobody.
That's
you
a
know what
fact.
I'm saying? Because I know
That's a
niggas that's
fact.
mad sensitive too.
Oh, Lord
You
have
know what
mercy.
I'm saying? They even
Oh,
more sensitive than the
shit.
females because we don't know how to handle our
I don't
emotions.
even.
But that's a
I
whole
don't
different
even
talk.
want to get into the sensitivity of men.
That's
That's
a whole
shit.
different
we
talk.
not even get into that.
Yeah,
Don't
So
be
we
like,
gon-
damn, I wish I could have told a motherfucker I loved him.
Right.
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 Like, if
Because
it
I
ain't-
did so wish I could tell my man I loved him before I fucking had to find out his body was on the way to the fucking grave site. That's a fact.
If it ain't big
That's a
shit,
fact.
it ain't big shit. Like you just told me about Pompeii the other day. I had no clue.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
No
man.
clue.
That shit was crazy when I heard about that. Shout out to her family.
No
and
clue.
Pompeii
We
and shit,
Facebook
yeah.
friends and all that. And I just figured, you know what I'm saying, because of her age, she just didn't post all like that.
No, she's gone, man. It's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah, man.
So with that being said, if it ain't a big deal, nigga, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Like for real. Like
For
you
real.
know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
gotta be aware, 'cause, man, all this fucking dying shit, it's hitting closer and closer to home.
We all getting
Yeah,
older.
yeah,
we all
yeah.
getting older. We all looking at all the people that we watched up playing basketball. It's starting to get older, passing away. All the rappers, all the superstars,
We
all
got
that
more
shit.
years motherfucking behind us than we do in front of us now, man.
Speaking of rappers,
Yeah.
did you hear God did Jay-Z's verse?
No, but I seen they have reaction videos out.
Everybody's talking about this shit.
I
It's
gotta
fucking
hear that shit.
bananas.
I'm at there.
I was saying it was a hating post that said, "Oh, Jay-Z went nuts because Lil Wayne did his thing in like 45 seconds, whatever his joint was." That had nothing to do with it. Obviously, DJ Khaled said the reason why Jay-Z even blessed the joint is because the album cover, Jay-Z picked out the album cover because he said, "Jay, I need an album cover. Help me pick it out." So he said, Jay helped him with his face as God did on the joint, whatever. Then he was like, you know what I'm saying? Hov was like, "Shit, I'll do the song for you." He said Hov did that. He said he had no
That nigga just
idea.
kept
Yeah,
going.
he said he had no idea Hov was gonna go nuts in the booth. He just did.
Well, that's the part when you
Right.
a writer that don't write. It can literally come at any time.
It's like this
You
podcast.
know
It's
what I'm saying?
freelance. Like we
Yeah.
got me. The shit just come out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I don't know if y'all two know. You might know, too. You might know. But Jay-Z's process is different than everybody else's process when it comes to making a track.
They call it the quote unquote the Rain Man process when it comes to him because you hear a beat that he like, and he'll go shut off in the corner, and close his eyes, you just see his eyes moving like he's saying shit. But by the time his eyes open, he got his song, you see the booth crunch his shit.
Right.
You feel me?
That's
So-
almost like Wayne. Wayne don't write shit either. That
Nah.
motherfucker just go in there and be like, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to a motherfucker like that,
When
like
you,
for
right,
instance,
right. You might just go off. You
might just
can't
go
stop,
off.
nigga.
If
Like,
you take a Jadakiss for instance, top 5 dead or alive. Jadakiss writes. So if you say, hey Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? Other niggas is on this track. I'm gonna need you to. You can't be Al Qaeda Jada on this joint. You gotta just be regular Jadakiss on this joint. He can do that. If hey, I need you to black out on this shit. You the feature. He can black out, but it's controllable. Where I think that Rain Man is not controllable. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he'll tell him what's gonna come out with his eyes open.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
He
That's
ain't
a
never
fact.
heard the beat until he walked into the studio. He ain't thought of the lyrics.
Right.
None of that
Just
shit.
come
He
right
wrote
in and
all
know
the
that
fuckers
shit.
that
name
do
of
that
the
is
song.
niggas that don't write.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
if you go into the
Just
booth
yo,
and you just spit,
Yep. I see you in the studio on Thursday. That's what they tell this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I see you.
about
Yo,
it,
and you
It's
got
like-
lines of that shit too.
it's right. It's like you
That's
drop
what I
something
heard,
and then
like I said.
this shit'll be like, oh, he said Palmer Z. That motherfucker got 7 more bars off of that.
Yeah.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
motherfucker
Like,
said, keep it slow off of Dirty 10, back and forth the turnpike really took a toll on him. Woo! If you from the city, that line hits you because when you go to the Jersey Turnpike, guess what you gotta do to come to the leave out the city?
Yeah.
Gotta pay a toll.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the whole shit, like yo, the shit's fire. Man.
That's
That's just
the
one.
same.
That's just one of the lines. I can just take off right off the
They said
bus.
from what I hear, this is what I hear. I haven't heard the verse. I haven't heard the song. I just heard people's reaction to the song.
Yeah.
And people's reaction to the song is saying like this is like the J from like 5-10 years ago.
Yes, it
Like,
really
they said-
is.
they-
It
that's
really
what they
is.
said. They
When
said-
you know, remember when he snapped on the intro to Kingdom Come? It was
Yeah.
kind of like that. We don't get into it, so we're not running time. But yeah, it's kind of like that. I need you to listen to it though. All right, we'll get into who you got. This is how we'll be starting out with now.
Okay.
First stage, first one out the muscle. Steve Young
Mhm.
or Dan Marino?
Ooh.
Let's get into it. You know, I got the hard ones. Make you think a little bit. I got some easy ones on here too.
I'll go first.
My first 3 is quarterbacks. My first 3 joints is quarterbacks.
I-
Stevie.
I'm
Stevie
going-
Young?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder.
Damn.
Thunder Dan?
And
And
I
I
wanna
like,
go on that
I
one.
like
Marino.
Dan better. This is
Me
where
too.
I like Dan Marino better as a
why.
quarterback. But fucking Steve Young was like probably like the first white boy to start running.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you know
that's
what
what
I'm
made
saying?
me
Right,
think of
right.
it.
That's true.
Because he can
That's
extend
true.
the play with his legs.
And the only
Right.
reason why
Dan
I would
Rickson
take
can't really do
Thi-
that.
and that's-
He ain't
this
going
is not even
nowhere.
why I'm
Really,
taking
he need
Steve.
to, but he ain't going nowhere.
This is the only reason why I'm taking Steve Young over Dan Marino, because other than this point right here, I don't give a fuck about that running shit. But he was the first white boy to like really
Right.
scramble in the pocket and,
Right.
and move.
And
But I
move.
would pick Dan Marino over that. But my only reason why I'm picking Steve Young because of his predecessor. Like he came right in right after Dan Marino and showed the
You
fuck
mean
out.
Montana?
Yeah.
After Montana and showed the fuck out.
Yeah.
He ain't worried about the limelight of the who was before him or none of that.
Right,
He
right.
came right in and made the 49ers his team.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why I would pick him, because he did not give a
Okay.
fuck about Montana being before him. He
being-
like, nigga,
Right,
I'm about to
that's
ball
true.
out. This is
That's
my
true.
shit now.
That's
You
one of the
feel
reasons
me?
why, even with that whole controversy with Aaron Rodgers, that's one of the reasons why I've always respected Aaron Rodgers, because he followed a GOAT and did it.
Came right in and did his thing right.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Steve
Sit-
Young threw
sit
that
on
game
the
with
Brett Favre
motherfucking
and then
T.O.
He's sitting
sitting
on the bench like, I can't wait to get in this motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh shit!
real quick before you move on,
400 yards, nigga.
Steve Young the one who threw that motherfucking game to T.O. when he had 20 catches.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep
Really?
it
I
moving.
thought it was Garcia.
No, that was
Nah,
Young. That was
Young?
the end of
That
Young.
was Young.
Beginning of Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was there with Steve Young. That's what a lot of people don't really forget. Like his rookie year.
Did he play? He still did
Yeah.
he play with Jerry?
I think he did play with Jay
did,
his
yes.
rookie year. Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
But
Yeah, he
after that, I
did.
think he went to fucking Oakland.
Yeah, he did after that. That's when Garcia came in like his third year in San Fran before he got up out of there. All right, let's keep it going. Speaking of the GOAT, one of the GOATs, Brett Favre
Okay.
or John Elway?
Brett Favre, bro. And I like John Elway too.
I like John
Bro.
Elway too, but
Brett
I
Favre
got
is
Favre too.
the
One,
prototypical gunslinger.
3.
And
I got all
if you
three
give,
of
if
those
you give me 2 minutes left in the game, I'm taking Brett Favre
Brett
over
Favre.
fucking what's name?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going with Elway. I got him on Elway.
I don't know. I'm just a fucking Brett Favre fan. Man.
I
I like
fuck with
Elway.
Brett
I just
Favre,
think
boy.
Elway, you know what I'm saying? Besides for running backs, he was pretty much set up for success. He always had a good ass line. They always had a decent defense, and he always had some decent wide receivers. Always.
And a good run game.
That's what I'm saying. A good run game. Once fucking the Mile High Salute came in, you know what I'm saying? It was a rap
Right.
city after that.
Come
That was
on.
all he
Yeah,
needed.
yeah,
Yo,
I'm
for
still
fucking
going with
Brett
him.
Favre to be throwing them balls like that in the frozen tundra.
And what bugs me
Cold
out
is
is,
different too.
that's what I'm saying.
Nah, it don't.
Oh, yeah.
The cold in fucking Green
Green
Bay
Bay
is the
is
same
worse.
as Minnesota and then fucking.
The only thing about Denver is the
Denver is
air.
not
The air,
hot.
the
Yeah.
air is
You
thin.
mix that cold with that thin air.
Yeah, that is kind of
Nah, but when them Yo,
That is
I
an
know
ass
you
plan.
remember seeing
But
the
the
motherfucking
Frozen
pictures of the
Tundra.
fucking. Nigga,
Yeah.
it ain't called the Frozen Tundra
The
for
Frozen
nothing.
Tundra.
I know that. I mean, we ain't taking nothing
I'm
from
talking
you.
about- nigga,
We're not
nigga,
taking nothing
see-
from you. Just saying that it get cold
Nigga,
and
hold
different too.
on.
That's what
No,
we saying.
but
Like,
in Green Bay,
you
the
want
whole
fire.
goddamn stadium being ice.
Right,
Right,
I'm just
ground
saying.
be
Like,
frozen.
you gotta think about
Right,
shit.
the
Denver
ground so-
is
the ground so
$4,000,
hard you cut yourself.
4,000 miles above sea level.
Yeah, that's-
so you be the
that's
higher
okay.
up, the colder it is. I'm not taking nothing from Wisconsin.
Man, them niggas
Know what I
be-
mean, but
them niggas
it's
be
get
colder
cold
than
there.
what- Them niggas be
Alright,
negative
let's-
36 with a
let's-
wind chill of.
Minus 29.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Peyton Manning or Drew Brees?
Drew Brees.
Peyton
Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
Peyton Manning. Granted, another player that I really love. I really do love Drew Brees.
Me too, but
But,
can't nobody control the
Peyton
offense like
Manning
that.
is the fucking most cerebral quarterback we have
Regular
ever
season.
seen.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
going-
Ever
I'm going
seen.
with Drew.
But I'm still sticking with
Yeah, I'm
Drew.
going with Drew.
I'm still sticking with Drew Brees.
I mean,
To me, I think
that-
I was
Peyton
thinking with Drew.
That's the point of
Todd,
these.
I think Peyton Manning's a little overrated.
Really?
Yeah, because look, he
I-
did the most of the shit he did. You can look this up. The most damage he's ever did is like fucking Aaron Rodgers in the regular season.
Oh yeah, no. As far as the damage that he's done,
Yeah.
I'll give you
Drew
that.
Brees.
But-
The only reason
Because
I hate
Manning
about this
didn't
playoff
have,
shit
what was
because
that receiver?
quarterbacks
What
don't
was
play
that
all
receiver
phases of
over
the
there?
fucking game.
Yeah, yeah.
I can have a good game and my
Not
fucking
Colson.
defense blow the shit. And then
Retired
it's gonna
Hall
come
of
on me.
Famer. Who did?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Oh,
bullshit.
what
I
is
mean, but
they
Peyton Manning is
receiver.
probably like the only quarterback that, like, for instance, a lot of the times we got problems with quarterbacks because they have new coaches, new fucking offensive coordinators. It don't matter when you are the fucking playbook. It don't matter who the OC is. It really don't, and that's what makes him.
Yo, that
effective
nigga
to
that
me.
got
You know
got
what I'm saying?
OC's fucking head coaching job.
Hell yeah! Like, who the fuck you hired this week, John? Whoever? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
still go
I'm
audible the
still
fuck out
going
of this
Brees.
shit. I mean, granted, I'm not
still
trying
going
to
Drew Brees.
say what I gotta say.
Drew
to
Brees
sway
ain't really had nobody.
your decision. Oh no, Drew
No
Brees didn't have
dominant.
anybody. But you gotta remember, Drew Brees really didn't start kicking until he got to fucking New Orleans.
New Orleans, right.
He
Right,
got
'cause-
he got
right,
outplayed
when he was
flat
in- right.
out by Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
And wait, I can't even say he got outplayed.
Nah,
He didn't get
the
the playing
organization,
time.
the organization gave up on it.
Yeah, they had gave
It was
up
like
on
Drew-
it. Right.
But it was a
We going
big
with this.
controversy at first. Like, he had preseason to take this nigga's job. He just never took it.
Hey,
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
And that was
Right.
almost the same quarterback. Don't they both got like 50 million kids?
Hell yeah. Besides, Phillip Rivers got that
And
crazy
the
ass
only
fucking...
thing Peyton Manning did was make the helmets come bigger because his head was so goddamn big. All right, let's keep it moving.
Nah,
Ricky
he-
Williams
and
or
he-
Fred
He had
Taylor?
to fit all
Ricky.
the playbook in there. That's why the head was so big. His head would be a normal size, but when you got 6 playbooks in that motherfucker...
Right. That's why Eli had a little head.
Ricky Williams or Fred Taylor?
Ricky.
Fred Taylor for the 49ers?
No, Fred
Fred
Taylor
Taylor
for
from the
Jacksonville.
Jags.
Oh, not Fred Taylor. Ricky Williams.
They both mediocre talents.
I'm going
What?
with Ricky.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with
You
Ricky.
think Ricky mediocre?
I think so.
Ricky, no.
Ricky had spurts of, you know what I'm saying, greatness, but Ricky was
Ricky
overall
Williams.
to me was mediocre. Like, when I
And
say
he was
Ricky,
nice.
When you
They
give up
used him
13
too
draft
much.
picks to get my ass is Ricky Williams.
No, they used
Oh, yeah.
they used him too much. Listen, you can't run a back 40 times a game.
Yeah,
You really can't.
No, you can't.
You can't.
No, you
You
can't.
ran him in the, like they literally ran him in the ground. Every play they had when they drafted Ricky was Ricky run left, Ricky run right, Ricky run middle. Like and he
And
was eating.
that was both teams, the Saints and Miami.
Yeah.
Right.
And he
I'm,
still
only reason
ate.
why I'm gonna go with Fred Taylor because them motherfuckers must win a Super Bowl their first year, and it had a lot to do with fucking Mike Brunell and Fred Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but keep
that's
it.
true.
Who you got?
I'm torn, actually. Like I said, they both, to me, career-wise, they both
You
mediocre.
want to know what made me
Okay,
get
I
it?
know you're
I
talking
seen
about that.
Ricky do this one shit I never seen a running back do, and I think it was against the fucking Bills. Made me tight. The nigga gave him the ball. The D tackle went. I think it was like a Ted Washington or something, a big nigga like that.
Right.
Went out to grab him like this. That nigga went and spent underneath this nigga arm and bust through the hole. I said, oh no, that's some
Yeah,
different
maybe
shit.
I'm sitting here trying to think, and man,
Listen, if you
even
go
though
back and watch some of Ricky Williams' run
Fred Taylor
highlights,
was,
like,
Right.
like, people don't remember, Fred Taylor was a red zone monster. Like,
Yeah,
you
he
know what I'm
was.
saying?
Yeah.
Inside the 10, that nigga was money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money. But Ricky Williams, better receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Yeah,
can think of
I
a couple
wasn't
of
a fan
things.
of his.
Man, Ricky Williams
Ricky
by
Williams was-
'cause he was a lead block. You think
by a Chinaman.
Right.
Taylor.
Fred Taylor was a
Is he
lead
really
block, and then when they got
college? Chinese
MJD,
By a
and
Chinaman.
I was like, now y'all got to split carries.
Let's
Because
hear that.
Maurice could do more than you
All
can
right,
do.
let's keep it moving. Now I know what I'm about to say.
Okay.
2 different weight classes.
Two
Okay.
different weight classes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
Julio Cesar Chavez
Okay.
or Roberto Duran. If you know boxing, this might be a little tough.
It's tough.
I gotta
But
go with-
I gotta go, and I'll tell you Chavez just because I think Chavez is the most complete boxer we've ever seen.
And I'm not even going to Chavez because of that. I want Chavez a motherfucker fought damn near 1,000 times.
That's what I'm
Since he
saying.
was a fucking kid.
Right.
Like,
That's
he didn't
what I
fight
gotta
over
explain.
1,000 times.
Right. And
That's
plus,
just
I think
crazy.
He fought everybody.
To be
And he
to have that many fights and then have that record,
They
like,
both fought everybody. Like
Yeah.
Durant and Julio Chavez both fought everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Durant has as many
fights.
wins or fights as Caesar does. And plus, we got the no boss. He quit in the middle of a fight.
Right.
And that kind of.
Well, you know what I'm saying? That, I mean, that does not go. But outside of that, it's like the motherfucker was the Roberto Durant. God damn.
Right. Roberto Durant,
Woo!
though, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, though.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, you see, he was in Hell High School when he kicked the ass.
But nah, you gotta give it to a man with 1,000 fights. Like boxing is a motherfucking
Boxing
sport.
is
Like,
tough,
man.
man.
That's
When you
so
can get a
much
concussion for a
wear and tear on your
motherfucker punching
body.
you in the head.
Now, the thing is that I've heard through the grapevine that the first 20 fights was bare knuckle because they was in Puerto Rico or some shit.
Like, come
Yeah,
on, man.
absolutely. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Like, come
I
on.
There's
don't
certain
doubt
motherfuckers
it.
that just got 20 fights their whole career.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a
that's
fact.
it. And the niggas might be
Like, come
500.
on, we call
They might be
we
10
call
times.
we call Mayweather fucking one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Because
He
they
only
got
got
50
fights.
fights.
50.
Fucking
50 fights.
Chavez
Chavez got-
eating that 50 fights. He like this,
Come on.
nigga. 50 fights ain't shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I ate 50 fights this morning.
Right. All right, this one right here is a little different. I think on your thinking caps. Got to get to your old school basketball right here. All right.
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas or Big O.
Oscar Robertson?
I was about to say, we gonna let the old nigga answer it first. Go
Man,
ahead.
well, since I'm the old
Watch
one,
both of them.
and I seen both play, I gotta go.
I know
I gotta
Big
go
O.
Big O.
You got to go with Big
I'm
O.
going Big O.
No, actually, I'm going Isaiah.
I'm going
And the
Big
only
O.
reason I'm
I-
going, yeah, you know I'm a Big O fan. You know I love Big O.
gotta go with
It ain't just
Big O.
because of the game. Like
Man, how about
I'm a
Big
Big
O?
O fan. But the only reason why I'm going with Isaiah Thomas is because of his grit and his grind. Like he was little compared to point guys back then.
Right.
I mean, it's a bunch
He
of
was
little point
little
guys
more-
like him
right,
back
he
then.
was little.
But now,
NBA,
like he's a little point guy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a lot of little point guys back then.
No.
And he was going to the paint battling with the big niggas. Plus the beef he had with Jordan and couldn't play in the USA team because of that nigga and all that.
Yeah,
This is
that's
why I'm
what
going with
you-
Isaiah.
He was a good floor.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Isaiah.
I gotta go.
I haven't seen Big O play live, but I seen a lot.
Yeah, I didn't see him play live either, but I watched some games. I watched some old school games.
I
Yeah.
seen
I gotta go
highlights.
Big O.
I
Yeah,
know
Big
his
O's
stats,
nasty.
you know what I'm saying? But Isaiah just like you said, that grit, that grind, and like I said, that hobble ankle game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that where, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying, 9 out of 10
Yeah,
sat their ass on the
yeah.
bench. You know what I mean?
Because
Not
after
to
Big O,
mention,
right.
he was like the fucking Draymond Green, basically, of the bad boys. Like, when you see people starting shit, 9 out of 10 it was fucking Isaiah little ass in the middle of the motherfucking
Or
crowd.
Bill Lambert.
Yeah.
Them
It was
two
Bill
motherfuckers
Lambert.
were always in the middle
All
of the
of
sun.
them.
They the ones who got Rick Mahorn.
Even-
So
and Rick
I gotta say
Mahorn. I
Rick
was going to say
Mahorn.
Rick Mahorn,
Yeah, I
too.
gotta
The
say
only
that,
one
yeah.
that was decent was my man.
Joe Dumars.
Joe
Dumars,
Dumars
yeah.
and
Sally?
John Sally. John Sally.
Old ass.
He balled
John
back
Sally.
then.
Yeah,
He
he
was
balled
balling.
back then. He
And that's
balled.
how I was just telling motherfuckers about Rodman. Before Rodman in San Antonio, that Rodman that was in
Yeah,
Detroit,
in
that won
Detroit,
defensive
woo,
player 2 years
man,
back to back,
back to
that
back.
15 and 15, he was scary.
Yeah.
He was scary.
Yeah.
Rob, yeah,
He was
yeah.
definitely
I'm
scary.
definitely going Isaiah only because too like
And Andrew Tony.
that era of basketball was so fucking physical.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Basketball before that wasn't as physical. Basketball after that wasn't as physical.
But during that era,
That
basketball
era,
was.
From
You
the
had to
Bird,
be tough.
from the Bird Magic era all the way up to maybe
Yeah, because I see clips of motherfuckers
At
get
the
punched in
end
the
of-
mouth.
at the end
and
of
all
Kobe.
that.
probably Jordan. No, Jordan.
No.
I would say Jordan.
No, I said
No, I was like at the beginning of Kobe
Beginning
career.
of Kobe, because the end of Kobe
Right.
was soft.
Yeah,
But
like
the
the
beginning of Kobe
career.
all the way
Right,
up to like when
right.
Shaq left, that's when the NBA started
like
changing.
soft, yeah.
It started changing.
Well,
Started
'cause
changing.
it was the perfect timing of the rules was still regular, but motherfuckers was bigger, stronger, and faster.
Right, and I think David Stern was on his way out too. So
Yeah, David
Adam
Stern
Silver
was
came
on-
in.
yeah,
I
Adam
think it's
Silver
Adam
was in
Silver. He
there,
came in
yeah.
and turned the NBA around, turned it to a
Right,
whole other direction.
right.
Like I fucks with him.
This
Definitely.
is
was
too
a
much-
commissioner.
it's not enough of this no more. I mean, handshaking is a foul.
Well, you know what I said. Now
But
you
it's
know,
but
you can't-
it's
when
all
the
based
man
off
broke
it's
from
all
him,
based
you
off the offense now.
Yeah.
And what
Right, that's
motherfuckers-
why I
Right,
hate playing
right,
basketball
threes
with younger
now.
motherfuckers. Because like, nigga, you should be able to used to get in and hear like this. They be
Right.
like, do something.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, right.
What?
Right. You can't even do that. You can't
All
even
right.
lean
Like I
on a
said,
motherfucker.
it
You know how
is-
you know how motherfucker used to lean and that
Yeah,
do
yo,
this,
that's
you
it.
yo, you
Listen,
can't
my
even-
thing was when the niggas got back
They
down, I hit
do.
with the chair shit. All right, I'm gonna let you lean, feel like you got this. Now I'm about to pull
Right,
that shit
yeah,
right from
yeah,
underneath.
yeah.
Right.
Alright.
I said,
so-
well, not to get off the subject, but that's what I was bugging out. I was playing Madden. My Madden finally ended up finished downloading last night, so I played it a little bit this morning and shit. And it's the thing about video games. I noticed in 2K2, you can get away, like they say, it's in the game. It's in the game. That's bullshit, because you can get away with more in the game than you can in real life. That's how soft that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Right.
Real shit. The only
Right.
game that's true to the game is hockey. Everything else, like I was sitting there playing a game. You know, I had my Steelers. I was playing like Tampa Bay or something like that. And I'm sitting here going every joint like, oh, that's a penalty. That's hitting the helmet. That's this. That's that. That's
Right.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that was a real game, we'd have ended up, both of us have like 400 yards of penalty fucking yards. You know what I'm saying? Because of how soft the fucking NFL done got.
Alright, well shit, let's
But
keep
that
it
new
moving.
Madden
Let's
shit
keep it
sweet,
moving.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rick Smits or Adriana Sabonis?
Ooh.
Man, I'm going Sabonis.
I gotta
That's
go.
my. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck it.
I'm just
Damn,
biased too. That's my
man.
man's.
That's a good one.
I love
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
here
a
go
good one
another one.
because
I
I
love-
see both.
I love Rick Smith.
You know what?
I love Rick Smits too.
I'm
And
more
I like
Rick Smits.
Sabonis.
Dude.
I like
You know why I like
Sabonis.
Sabonis? Sabonis had that wet, slow ass three
Hell
too.
yeah. Hell
That
yeah.
shit was slow as hell. Listen, I remember playing on the game with him like,
But
damn,
then
I
again,
can only shoot with this nigga
Sabonis,
wide
though.
open.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why you
Rick
go-
Smith had an ill ass
Somebody
jumper
helping
too.
you with these.
Niggas just
Somebody
wasn't
help me
shooting
with
from
these
the 3-point
questions,
line
right?
back then.
No.
This and that.
I
no?
told you I got a bunch of these. I mean, I'm getting down to like my last 10 because I did like what? About 10,
Yeah, you
15,
did
12
a
each
bunch of
joint.
them
But
like
yeah,
that, right.
I told you like one day I
Damn.
couldn't. I just, right before I fell asleep, I was getting sleepy. I'm like, I can't do this shit. I got to fall asleep. But I'm like, you know, this might come. Next thing I know, I had like 30. I said, oh shit. Okay, good night.
I'm old school, man.
But yo,
I'm
yeah.
going Sabonis.
You go Sabonis?
I gotta go with Rick Smith.
Sabonis is arguably to me. I mean,
Right.
with the exception, I mean, Joker's starting to get up there, but the best passing center I've ever seen in my life.
This is a good one.
Best passing center. I've
Right,
ever
that's
seen.
what I'm saying.
From
You
the
go.
post, I ain't never seen motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Throwing
Right.
behind the
Like,
back. You know what I'm saying?
go
Sabonis
behind
is doing
it.
all that
If
shit.
his son could be just a that
His
much
son ain't got
of
his son ain't got the
His son
height.
need that weight. Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah,
his
he got
son
the
need
weight
that
on the
size.
back.
he could
Like,
just
you
get
know what I
like
mean?
that much of your dad in you.
I'm gonna go.
Like,
I'm a shit. I'm gonna go Sabonis. I'm gonna go Sabonis. All right, here we go. Just keep it moving. Here's another good one. Grant Hill or Scottie Pippen.
Or your shit is flickering. It's supposed to be. Is that cool?
Oh yeah, because my phone. Yeah, my phone is
His
fucked up.
phone,
My
somebody-
phone's fucked
somebody
up.
called
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody
Somebody
tried to call
call
Yeah,
it.
the video ain't gonna look like that. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about that part. Yeah, don't worry about
I ain't
that.
say nothing and shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Grant Hill,
first.
Grant Hill or Scottie Pippen.
I'm going Grant Hill.
I gotta go Grant Hill, man. Duke, baby, Duke.
This is tough. When I see this one, I said this is tough for me.
It is
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one,
Grant
Grant Hill is
Hill.
probably beside Grant Hill and Shane Battier is the only two real people I like from Duke. I was a big Grant Hill fan.
Yeah,
You
man.
feel me?
Come
But
on, dude.
once Phil Jackson came and incorporated the triangle, I became a Pippen fan too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So this is a tough one for
People,
me.
people don't know.
I'm
Wait,
No,
do I got
Grant-
Pippins on now? Oh no, I got the Ken Griffey.
Yo,
I'm about to have
I'm
Pippins
about to
on
say
now.
Pippen was that. I mean, fucking Grant Hill was that.
Grant Hill was that nigga,
man.
man. He was.
If he wouldn't have,
If he didn't
wouldn't
fuck up
have
his
hurt,
knees.
I gotta go
what was it?
Pippen.
An
It
ankle?
was his
Achilles.
knee. No, it was
He
ankles.
tore both his Achilles.
He tore tore his
He tore
Yeah,
the right knee
fucked
to the
up
left.
ankles,
Yeah,
too.
he tore the right knee
Yeah.
to the left. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
think
gotta
like
go
that.
Pippen.
Gotta go
Pippen's
Pippen.
defense was just elite. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about him like as being one of the best defensive players, not just at the small forward position, but one of the best defensive players of all
Yeah,
time.
you gotta
know
make
what
the
I'm
team with Jordan. You gotta play defense.
Somebody got to do something.
You gotta
extra
do
shit, huh?
defense, right?
I'm gonna go.
That is
Me
all
personally,
defense
this is
game,
Grant
tough.
was that boy.
But Grant was that
Grant
boy,
was that
though.
boy.
I gotta go. I
Grant was
gotta
laying up
tell.
shit.
I had his kicks too. His kicks
Me
was
too.
fire.
Man,
Oh,
who
time.
didn't?
Who didn't have a pair?
Who did
Look,
Grant Hills?
look, shit. Everybody had a pair. Of
I
Grant
wanna-
I
Hills.
had
Yeah,
Grant Hill
another
and I had some motherfucking stack houses, nigga.
You want to hear some? My favorite shoe though back in the day to change the subject was the Matumbos. I
The
love the
Matumbo was the
Matumbos.
shit. Hell yeah.
All right, let's go. Let me keep it
Oh,
going.
them
I'm gonna go Grant Hill
That
on
shit
this
was
one.
with Adidas, wasn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adidas had all the big men.
Yeah.
All the big
Yeah.
men. They had
Yeah, you know,
they had
my-
David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon,
Ooh, I remember my man had them
Patrick
fucking-
Ewing, and fucking
Kemba Mutombo,
Kemba
yeah.
Mutombo. There's another. This is the last basketball one.
Okay. Well, I had a pair of
Hakeem?
Ralph
David had a
Sampsons.
shoe.
I had Ralph
Yeah,
Sampsons.
Converse. With Converse.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Robins.
Yeah.
All right, here's the last basketball one. Hakeem the Dream or Shaq? And I only put this because of what Shaq said. I know who I'm a pick.
He picking
in their
the king.
prime.
Yeah, they prime. I'm taking Elijah Wan.
I'm
I
taking
fuck
Elijah.
with you. I'm not.
I'm about to take
It's
Elijah.
just,
Elijah Wan
Young.
is definitely better
Man,
overall.
with him
Look,
and Ralph
like that.
I don't
Sampson,
because Shaq said himself that he was the toughest
the
in the year
true
because
Twin
of his
Towers.
footwork.
but
Yo.
it was just, man.
Look, Shaq
When
dominates
that nigga
though.
Shaq
But Shaq
could run the
dominated.
floor when he was young in
Yes,
fucking
that's what I'm saying.
Orlando.
That's
That nigga was.
right.
That's
Right.
the
But he's
Shaq-
a
the
terrible
Shaq with the
free
part.
throw shooter though.
Shaq with the part.
That nigga that you could pass,
Right.
he gonna run the floor and then dunk that shit on you.
Right.
You know me, Shaq.
I'm
is
talking
my
about
dog. I gotta go
breaking
with Shaq.
backboard
I
Shaq.
say my
Shaq
dog
is
too,
going-
man, but
I
the
gotta
true
go Shaq.
Elijah Wan and Ralph Sampson, the true Twin Towers, man.
Shaq attack, man.
The Shaq attack was
My niggas out there breaking, dunking,
Right.
and breaking fucking
Backboards,
backboards.
I know.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
Like
like
Elijah Wan was the one motherfucker he could not stop though.
Yeah,
Right.
but nobody could. That's why
Nobody
they won the
could.
championship 2 years when Jordan was out.
That's-
He
I
was the
gotta go,
next
I-
best
yeah.
player in the league.
Yeah, I was definitely
You know what I'm
Elijah Wan.
saying?
All right, here's one that's not sports at all. But
Okay.
and you see, I got a star next to it. I thought this would be pretty cool to see our reaction to this one.
Okay.
John Wick
John Wick.
or Denzel for the Equalizer.
Is that fair though?
Yes, it's fucking fair. Think about it.
John Wick got 3 movies out. Equalizer's only got 4 movies. I think only got 2.
Yeah. So what? That little man does. I'm talking about skill wise.
I know. But he's had a lot more chances to show off his skills.
That's all you got.
I'm going to John Wick.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going John Wick. But
Not taking nothing from
The
Denzel.
only
Denzel,
reason
you
why I'm
making me
going,
go
the
against
only
Denzel
reason
Washington?
why I'm going Denzel is because the shit that he said in both movies, like John Wick got fucking like.
Oh, but you just said we're going off skill.
Yeah, we going. I mean, look. To
Oh,
me,
let's
to
say
me, the
as
skill
far
all
as
sets.
Oh,
To me,
yeah.
the skill all sets. I mean, like, yeah, John Wick did all the crazy shit with guns, but this shit, Denzel might have used the guns like John Wick, but shit, his hand skills is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
but the shit that he said to current motherfuckers in his movies
now if you go
had
with
me like,
that,
all right, I gotta go with.
Yeah, I was saying if you add that in, I'm definitely going Denzel.
I gotta go. I gotta. I mean, how else? I mean,
Like, I call myself a quote goat, but Denzel really like got quotables like for real.
like,
you know what I'm
yo,
saying?
Well, since I'm the old
You wanna
head
go to
at
jail,
the
Jake, or
table,
you wanna go
and
home?
I did
Huh?
see the original
Equalizer.
Equalizer.
I
And
watched the episode of Equalizer.
the original with the white
like.
dude.
Yeah.
And it was good. And like I said, the man got hands and some weapon, when he needed to. But I would have to go Equalizer. I would say Equalizer.
Yeah, I'm
John
And
Wick
plus
is ill,
that
though.
time, thing that he do. That's kind of.
If I say that
Kinda
Denzel,
different.
like
You put two of my favorite
But then again,
actors.
John
against
Wick,
each other.
like,
Like,
right.
I fucked with Keanu
Right.
Reeves.
I
man.
fuck with Brian Reeves.
I fuck with Keanu Reeves, but
Alright.
Keanu Reeves is nowhere close to the actor.
No,
that-
No, but
When
when
it's
it
all-
comes to
when
action
it's-
shit,
when it's talking about that-
the
when it's talking
action
about that
side,
kid.
See,
We talking about
Denzel
that
got.
character. Just that character, people. Now that's this how I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen.
See,
This is why I
Denzel
put
got
those
that
two together.
rainbow
I said,
shit
yo,
with
this
him.
shit about to get
Right.
thick.
But
But
Keanu
we had
Reeves
now
shit,
we wasting a
right,
lot of
doing
time already
shit,
though, bro.
right.
Yo, that's
As an
just
action person, Keanu Reeves is great, but
Shit, so
when it
Denzel,
comes to
'cause
just smooth,
Denzel
shit,
smoothness and motherfucking Safe House.
yeah,
That motherfucker
dude,
was smooth with that
some of
shit,
his
man.
movies,
That shit
was
is moving.
high.
I always say Denzel Washington is the throat chop king. If you watch his movies, he didn't chop so many motherfuckers in the throat.
Right.
He'll make us real quick.
Real quick.
Right.
Real
The
quick.
only thing now though is every time I see Keanu Reeves now, that nigga just always look like John Wick.
They always
Really?
Yeah,
Right, 'cause
girl.
you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he
I
in the
think
new
I think
Matrix,
when
he's like
actors
John
play a
Wick.
certain
Like,
when
you know,
when
like-
actors play a certain role, when they play a certain role, they start to
Till they
they
cut
start
his
to
hair.
take
Yeah,
likeness to that role.
Dumb as
Right.
fuck, boy.
So even on a regular basis, they kind of look like that.
All right, let's
He
get
looked
right
like
to the
Neo
next
for a long
thing
time.
here, and that's your Mount Rushmore for a running back.
Mount Rushmore for running backs.
Mhm.
Okay, well I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all go first because I'm gonna really think this.
Okay.
I'll
All
go-
right.
I'm gonna really
Go
think this out
I'll
here.
go
'Cause I
first.
got one.
Well,
Yeah,
I
okay,
got
come on, go ahead. Y'all gotta
You
go
wanna
ahead.
first?
Okay, I'll go first. Mine is gonna start with sweetness.
Yep, he would be
Gotta
mine.
put Walter Payton.
Yeah, Walter Payton gotta go first. Yeah,
So
that's one of mine.
Then I'm gonna go Barry.
Barry Sanders would be second. Yeah, he would be mine. He would
I'm gonna
definitely be mine.
go
Franklin.
Bo.
Bo Jackson. Yep. Kind of like that one.
Then one more. What's my last one? Yeah. No, let's flip it on yeah. It's my white boy,
Which one?
Mike Allstott.
Mike the Ox Allstott. Yo, I remember when they was
That
thinking of a nickname for
motherfucker.
him. They was thinking of a nickname. They was like, I was watching the game. They was like, well, we gotta find this man a nickname.
Berman
He
gave
running
him the
everybody
Ox.
over, and I came up with the Ox. Cause he was just blowing motherfuckers over and shit. So Mike the Ox Allstott.
Listen, when I tell you
Yeah,
that,
I
got
motherfucker-
mine. I
that
got
nigga
mine.
was so nice. How you motherfucking started as the fullback?
Right,
Them
right,
niggas like,
right. And then-
fuck it, we don't need a running back.
Right.
We're just gonna keep giving this motherfucker
Right.
the ball.
Right.
All right, I got to do mine real quick. Mine's is Tim Brown, Bo Jackson, Walter Payton, O.J. Simpson.
Okay.
Juice.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
Let me put out mine real quick.
I know you're surprised with OJ.
Yeah,
OJ was nasty.
Yeah, OJ was
Okay.
nice.
OJ was fucking nasty.
Yeah, he was.
OJ was nice.
Yeah,
And I ain't even
When
Bills
the first
fan like
nigga got
that.
2000?
Yeah, he
Right.
was. Boy, he was nasty.
I'm glad
And,
I
that,
saw
yo,
him.
and
play.
that's tough back then.
That's
because
that. Yeah,
I was-
I would say this
football
like
was all
this.
smashed
We
out,
Hell yeah.
and you only had like how many games did them niggas
Right.
play?
Before
They weren't playing
Lamar get this shit, I would
playing.
say
They weren't
this.
playing
I
17, 18 games.
we tease you about your age and shit like that, but you seen athletes.
Yeah,
Like, you seen some shit when it comes to sports.
When it comes to
Like,
sports.
so before you
Like,
get
I saw,
old,
I saw
I would
OJ
love
play.
to
I
see
saw
for you to
OJ
see.
and Jack Kemp play because they played at the old Rock Pile.
Right.
You know, when the Rock Pile was our
Yeah.
stadium.
Now I'm just
I
saying,
seen
like
that
this,
game
and
as a
overall,
little kid.
like
Yeah.
overall, like
Like,
everybody,
I told you, like-
like shit, you got a chance to see Big O play live.
Right.
I
You
love
know,
that.
I would have loved to be
You
able
know,
to
he's
see
from
the
Riverside.
Bills
He
play.
graduated from
Oh
Riverside
shit!
High
I used
School.
to. My father used to take me to games. I ain't even had tickets
What?
to the Rock Pile. Oh yeah, we just stand outside.
Yeah, the
by
Rock Pile and the
you
old
know,
art.
okay,
The
so
old
you
art.
know,
So the
Jefferson
music-
Best, right? You know that part right there is still the original parts of the stadium.
Yeah, the big
but there used to
columns.
be gates right there. There used to be a bunch of gates in the wall and a bunch of gates. We used to stand right
Yeah,
there, right
because the field,
there.
right, the
Yeah.
field used to go the other way. The field now go this way, but the Bills field, it used to go.
It used to go
this
down.
way.
It used to go from what's the back? What's
Dodge.
the back?
It used to go from Dodge.
Dodge,
Dodge,
right,
go
Dodge,
between. The
Dodge
field
that
between
way.
Dodge and.
Because they found a
what's
lady
the-
dead over there. Them steps.
That
That was
got to do with the stuff.
well. But anyway, that side of the stadium.
Like that.
All right, well, before you
But
get
that
to
was
talk to
that
that
side
shit,
of the
let's
stadium.
get this shit going. All right,
All right.
go ahead.
All right, so you know I gotta start mine off. You know what I'm saying, the bus, Jerome Bettis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is not in a particular order, but I think you know what I'm
You
saying.
said the bus made me want to fall asleep.
Yeah, don't fall asleep. I'll tell you, and the reason why I say the best goal line back ever. I'm gonna give you a stat line right here.
It's
3 attempts,
Yo,
0 yards,
three
touchdowns.
No, he had 1 yard because they had to consider because the shit was off from like the 1 yard line. Well, not even the one. It was like the
Who else?
edge.
yard line. Hell
Who
yeah.
else?
After that, I gotta throw my man Walter Payton in. Unfortunately, I hate to be the person that go with everybody else, but I mean, fuck,
No.
it's a fucking.
So
And
facts
then
is
they-
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweetness, baby.
Yeah.
Look,
Right.
Tim Brown and OJ was my only joint outside of what everybody else had.
Right,
Yeah,
man.
shit, look.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
He ain't done. He ain't done. He
Oh,
still
you
got
ain't
two
done.
more.
You still got two
Yeah,
more?
so I had Jerome Bettis. I had
Sweetness, right?
I'm gonna go with Bo Jackson after that,
Mhm.
and then this spot usually would have been reserved for Barry, but in my mind, in the last couple of years that he played, anyways, Adrian Peterson, bro.
I ain't mad at you there.
He's the most
I ain't mad at you
angry
there.
runner I've ever seen in my life.
Listen,
Like I've never seen nobody
His
run that
first
angry.
2 years in the back in the league was fucking crazy.
Right.
Even
It's
when
like
he
that,
came,
right.
even that year
No
he
way
came
you
back
come
after
back.
the Achilles.
That
The
nigga
right
came
hand
back
side.
better after he tore his shit, bro.
Look, and whatever he did for his Achilles tear was a regimen everybody has done. You realize that everybody that get an Achilles tear, how they come back now? Back when I was growing up, you came with Achilles tear, it took you forever.
Nah, it was
AP,
ACL.
that was ACL?
Yeah, he tore his
It's ACL,
ACL.
but you see he tore his ACL and how that shit, how he came back from that shit. It was the same
And
thing
that-
Kobe did when he tore his.
Yo, and that nigga came back early.
Yeah.
Cause they say it's supposed to. That nigga came back in like 8 or 9 months. Like, nigga, you just starting the motherfucking do physical shit.
well,
Piper, so it's on you, Piper.
So let me get
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
words
real
right.
quick, 'cause,
now we all know the obvious will most likely be Sweetness and Barry Sanders.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I'm gonna go a little different.
Go ahead, a little different.
So my four is gonna be John Riggins, Franco Harris, Tony Dorsett, and Ricky Williams. I mean, not Ricky Williams. Ricky Waters.
Okay.
Waters. He used
That's definitely different.
But I'm gonna go different
That
because we all know who the
whole
mighty
lineup
is.
is
But
different. I like
but the ones that I chose, because
That's his whole
John
lineup.
Riggins,
I like
John
that.
Riggins was
Franco
bad
Harris
back
was
in
like-
the
Franco
Franco
Harris
Harris was
He
dominant.
like that one.
Everybody
Yeah.
wanted to be Franco Harris when I was a kid. And John Riggins, everybody wanted to be Tony Dorsett when the Cowboys used to do like this.
Dorsett was a
You know
bad
what I'm saying?
boy.
Tony Dorsett was the
Look,
shit.
look. Tony
And then
Dorsett.
Ricky-
Tony Dorsett was so.
Oh yeah, you know it's okay.
Right.
Tony Dorsett was so sweet that they thought they was wrong for trading him to Minnesota for Emmitt Smith.
Right.
They was like, oh, the
Right.
Cowboys like losing season because they traded
Right.
Dorsett to Minnesota for Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, Rick, he's a Super Bowl winner when they won a Super Bowl.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going.
So that would have been mine.
That was
Okay.
their
How
that's
do
who
you-
they starting back with.
How do y'all feel about Jimmy G staying to be a backup?
The only
Okay.
reason why
I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
it's a good shit because you guaranteed to get your money. You got mad bread, and nigga, the market probably wasn't out there for nobody.
That's what I'm
to really
saying.
do.
That's why I say it's a good choice.
I guarantee
He
you
but go
his agent
somewhere
was
else
around.
and be a fucking backup.
Right.
Like, that's all that's gonna happen.
Might not be
I
a
can't
backup
really
somewhere
name
I'm
that many places
confused.
he can start right now.
I
Like,
don't
you
know,
what I'm saying?
man. I
That
just-
ain't got a quarterback that's better than him or a quarterback that's in the future waiting behind him.
just-
where-
And I think at this
Because-
point, everybody is set on who they want their starters to be.
I mean personally, I wouldn't be there no more. I like, look, well, just release me because for me,
So
you
you
didn't
rather-
even,
so
you
you
didn't even
rather-
fucking wanted me to begin with.
But
And now not only did you didn't want me, you was looking to trade me, and now you feel like you can't get rid of me. So here you go, be a backup to this motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
nah,
I don't know.
But that nigga
I
smart.
don't
He
know.
thinking about his bread. He probably feel that way. But nigga, you rather sit at home on the couch not making no money,
But-
or sit at the game on the bench
First of
making
all,
millions?
Jimmy G should got bread. Should be worried about sitting at home, fucking worrying about the dollar. You hope you manage
But you
your
think
fucking money
it's
right.
the long run shit.
No,
like
I'm
these
saying
niggas gonna see.
I don't know.
I'm
He's
saying,
willing to be a
account for
backup.
everything
We can bring him in next year
outside
to
of
compete.
football. Because that counts. So now your kids probably got best friends. How long has Jimmy G been playing? So your kids probably got
Just
best friends.
because
doing
I'm
this
not,
for a minute, though.
just because I'm not playing with Sanford doesn't mean I'm about to move my family up out of here.
Probably because you got to spend so many months in a whole other place.
Not me, but I'm saying though, I don't know. For me, it's an integrity thing.
I
I
ain't
feel
got my family
like
gotta
everybody
come.
talking
I ain't
about.
about to be with these.
And you
Like
know,
everybody talking
we
about
had the
money and shit, but where the
conversation-
fuck is the integrity, man? You motherfuckers didn't want me to begin with.
And we
Y'all
just-
have been looking to trade me for seasons now.
And-
And now y'all put a young boy ahead of me, and y'all want me to play backup after all fucking season long. Y'all been looking to trade me? Fuck out of here, I'm out. Where the fuck is the integrity? Nobody think everything is about money these days. Nobody has no fucking integrity.
It ain't even got to be about money.
Like,
It's
yo,
about
what the fuck,
long
man?
run.
The long run, he got money. Where's the long
No,
run?
I'm not
he
talking
got
about
bread
that.
already.
This nigga want to play next year. Them niggas gonna see. We see he can take the role as a backup. We're gonna bring him in next year, compete for the
That
start.
shit
And he
though,
gonna go out there
man.
and he
That
gonna
shit
smoke that
sound
shit.
lame, man.
Yeah, that
Take the
hurt
role
to
as
say
a
it's gonna be
backup.
that dude.
Man, fuck
Like,
that,
Or,
man.
and then
Look,
hold on.
man.
And then,
Everybody
hold
going on this
pause.
song. There's so many teams that got whack ass quarterbacks.
No.
I'll be right on the couch when Daniel
Or-
Jones don't show up, when all these other quarterbacks don't
No.
show up, and motherfuckers gonna be all right. Jimmy G come out of retirement. Where the fuck you
and,
going?
Right.
and I hear I was told y'all listen to sports radio in the morning. They was talking about that mother feel like, or Jimmy G could feel like, y'all trust this motherfucker, but I know he ain't gonna be ready. So 5 games in, y'all gonna be fucking coming right back to
I
me.
mean, he could be thinking that way. There's a
You know what I
possibility
mean?
he's thinking
Like,
that way. I'll
I'ma
give you
sit
that
here,
one.
I'm gonna buy my time because I know I'm about to be back on the field and.
In a few months.
Let's see. He said,
Sure, he might
he said
get hurt.
how,
He
how,
might
how
get
long
hurt.
at least you get this nigga?
I'll get a
y'all
5
niggas
game
go
rule.
3-0. It's over.
Right.
Y'all go 0-3. It's over. Nigga,
No, you
sit
gotta
your
go
ass
fight.
down.
No, it's 5 games.
You
If
think
you
five?
if you
Hold on.
1 and 4
No,
or 3
no.
or 2 and 3,
Not-
you're
yo,
outside.
Listen, not in this shit. You go 0-3 quick in the season, especially if they got early division.
Yeah,
It's
but I'm
over.
saying,
Sit your
like,
ass
but
down.
so many
Right.
quarterbacks
Right.
have so many
It
quarterbacks
depends.
haven't. Yeah,
If
you-
If it's a close 0-3,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's close 0-3.
Yeah, we gonna let him slide,
You done turn
man.
the ball over. You
This
know what I'm
nigga
saying? That's
getting
different.
smoked
If you
0-3s?
do 3 interceptions each of them 3 games, you know, it's different weight. It's different losses.
Like,
Right.
Trey,
You know what I'm saying?
Time to
As
sit
far
your
as
ass down a
evaluating a
little bit.
quarterback. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because just like we just got done saying 5 minutes ago, a quarterback could lose a game and it not be his fault.
Yeah.
Shit, your boy Josh Allen's a prime example. He did not lose that game against Kansas City. He didn't lose that shit, but they
That
lost.
black guy's defensive coordinator,
And-
Leslie Frazier.
And 5
Hey.
years from now, when they say his
What you mean,
playoff
hey?
record,
And they gonna say
they're
Josh
gonna
Allen
include
didn't
that
win.
loss.
I blame
He
that.
didn't lose that
Like,
game.
I
nigga,
blame that
I
on,
can't go
what's
like
his
as a
name?
quarterback for him in that
How you
game.
play
He
that?
couldn't go more nuts than that.
Hold on,
What was his name?
Whoa. How y'all blame that on the player?
I'm blaming it on the player.
How?
Because he got burnt.
He didn't get burnt. They called a whack ass fucking defense. And they allowed him to get the inside seam. Like, you can blame the player for allowing that guy to get the inside seam. Like, everybody want to talk about the 2 passes. Like, I don't give a fuck about the Tyreek Hill pass. Tyreek Hill go get his passes. Okay, that's fine and dandy. You do not let a tight end, the caliber of Kelsey, get that inside fucking seam.
Right.
That's, look,
Yo,
somebody called a bad
listen,
call on the
and I
defensive
watched-
side, and that's Leslie
They
Frazier.
talked to the motherfuckers about that, and the way the defense lined up in the play, when Kelsey caught that pass, that wasn't even the fucking play that was called.
Right.
Him and fucking Mahomes hot routed that shit because the shit was just so fucking open. Like, you could see Mahomes look over and was like, do it, Kels, do it, Kels.
Get that shit, nigga.
He
You
told that
already know what's up.
motherfucker,
Right.
y'all
It's
gonna
wide the
sit,
fuck
y'all gonna
open.
sit
Right.
12 yards off playing outside shaded coverage.
When the inside out, we got the lead. We gonna run the shit off the clock. The fuck is that? And let's keep it going. I'm not even Bills got me tight on that part though, because
But like we said, that
Fucking-
ain't Josh's fault.
Josh balled the
He
fuck out.
went-
But
Nuts.
then when, like I said, the television program should come on, whose stat do they fucking attach that to? The quarterback.
The quarterback.
And the quarterback is not
Loss.
necessarily losing all the games.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? All them games that you see that win or loss, it goes the same way the other way too. Some games the quarterback didn't fucking win. Some days the defense just went fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about several scenarios where the defense actually won the games, motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
we just keep it moving though, cause
That's why Howard got the fucking MVP in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Can the Bengals be on top of their division again?
Can the Bengals be on top of the
division is that? AFC
Cleveland,
North.
yeah, AFC
Cleveland,
North.
Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you, I just
Jacksonville.
think it's way too much talent in our division. It really
Jacksonville.
is. Like overall.
No.
I understand. No, I know. No,
Jacksonville.
Texans.
Is this four?
Texans.
It's just four. It's just
Tennessee.
It's Cleveland, Pittsburgh,
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
and Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. That's
Can the
To be
Bengals-
honest though,
Yes.
yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Only because I don't believe in Cleveland at all. I mean, I'm not knocking percent, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Granted,
I think
we
yeah.
haven't seen the Deshaun Watson Cleveland yet.
But we're not
But
going
we're not
going
gonna see that.
11 and 12.
Shit, and
We 11 and 12.
NFL is still pushing for the season, so I don't tell her how the fuck that's going to end.
But
We might not play at all.
if they can win 4 games in that span before they get it, they could still kick up some dust.
I don't know. If you
They
go,
can still kick up.
you go.
Chubb
That
and
makes
this
you.
nigga can not be stopped.
That
I
make
really
you what?
don't believe they
Hold on,
can.
that make when you come back, if you can only win 4 games, that would make you like 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, 11 games, yeah, for you be 4 and 7. Yeah, you're right.
That's.
I don't know. Outside for me,
That's hope. That's
But you can
hoping
kick up
for.
some dirt.
That's
You can kick
hoping
up
for
some
an
dirt.
8-8 season.
That's what I'm saying. People
Right.
have
Oh
made
my
it.
bad. 9 is.
That's what people
Nine,
have people have
eight.
made it to the playoffs
Yeah,
with a 9-7
9.
record. Some ain't
people have
that.
made the playoffs at 7 and 9.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's neither here or there. I think
But that's the
Cincinnati, the AFC North is tough outside
It is
of
tough.
Cleveland.
It is tough.
Because I believe in Trubisky and Tomlin going to make those boys go
Right.
out.
Right.
I think
I
he's
don't-
going to do
right.
good in the new system. Cincinnati,
And then
they
they
only
still,
got better all
what's their
season.
receiver?
Not only did they get
Claypool.
Yeah, we got Claypool.
Not only
we got
did-
Deontay Johnson.
Not only did Cincinnati get better, they also got healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Higgins and Hitchison, all those boys was hurt.
Right.
Well,
So now you add them with Jamar Chase in the running game.
And
Now
that's
you
the main
got
thing I'm saying. I really think it'll depend on Jamar Chase. Like, it's the sophomore year to me, always tell it for the,
Yeah, but-
for the people who going to be
And
good.
I
or not
respect you
gonna
on
be good.
that.
The
But
sophomore-
I think that running game is
but
smart,
Hitchison,
though, too.
and Weston was already sweet without him.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
feel
yeah.
me?
But-
He's an addition to this shit.
Yeah, but
So
he-
now you triple team, double team. You still got to worry about the other two.
But they've
receivers.
been there. They was mediocre with them balling out. They was mediocre. He's the difference. He's what makes them a good
But
team.
I think that
You know
team
what I'm
is
saying?
just so balanced. Like, listen, you fall back and you play coverage because you're scared of them. Joe Mixon.
And Joe Mixon,
Fucking-
yeah, I was about to
He's
say
gonna eat
that.
your ass alive.
The problem with Mixon is he can't stay healthy.
No.
Yeah, but they got what's they too? They got backs. Like backs is not one of their problems. They definitely got
And
backs.
all they back can run.
All right, let's keep it going. How does the Bills look at the handling and reason thing? And I hope y'all know why I said this because there's a lot of information that came out about that.
Like
The Bills
I love the
knew
Bills. The
about
Bills
this
is trying
shit.
to cover face.
Yeah,
They knew about all this shit.
They trying to save face now. That's why they released it.
Right.
And that's why they waited so long because this story came out
In October.
No, but the LA Times story came out Thursday night. When that came out, he should have been released instantly. They held on.
Look,
They didn't even
what-
release him.
What I'm
played
hearing
that
about
game.
the Bills organization, they knew this before they even drafted him.
Yeah, because they say
Right.
that's why 4 other punters went before him, and they said that somebody asked, was it Harbaugh? The Ravens took a punter. I want to say they asked them why they passed them, and they said like, "Oh, we do our due diligence." So that's to say,
We found out
if
that
they
motherfuckers
knew
wasn't
about,
fucking with that
and they
nigga.
say the shit wasn't a fucking secret. Like 90% of the student athletes at fucking San Diego State knew about this shit.
Yeah, everybody knew about this motherfucking shit. And then,
Right, yeah, 'cause I seen
apparently,
the coach walked out.
Apparently, they got a conversation on where the cops had the girl do like calls to the motherfucker, and apparently they at least got him on tape,
Wow.
like confirming that he had sex with her. Mind you, she was a minor; she was 17. So they at least got him
They said they
on
got the-
having sex with a
well,
minor.
they released like all types of shit about this shit. I guess yesterday or it's Friday. They actually showed pictures and all this shit of her bruises and all that shit.
Right,
where
yeah,
they
I seen
held
that.
it down and
I
shit.
seen
So
that, yeah.
I mean, this is serious. This is not somebody saying, "Oh, he wanted me to play with his dick." This is actual rape.
Yeah.
This is not.
Oh, and
This
don't
is
think it
serious,
was
like,
apparently
It
he
was
had
2 other
sex with her
motherfuckers.
and then took her to a room, and she was gang raped for like
90 minutes.
hour and a half until the party got shut down. So if the party didn't get shut down, who knows how long this shit was.
That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the Bills do look kind of crazy how they handle this shit. Because if you already knew about this shit, what the fuck is you doing driving this shit? You know this shit coming back.
And that's what I'm saying. As far as you know me, I'm logical. As far as from the Bills fucking organization, how fucking important is a punter? Like I'd have seen all that shit and just wouldn't have fucked with it.
Right, it's
How
a
would-
fucking
Yo, and that's
punter.
what everybody keeps
Right.
It's like
saying.
this
Like,
nigga was like a quarterback. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga was a
Right.
running back.
But he
Even
was a
though
good
America,
punter, though.
that don't make what the person did fucking fine.
but if we
Definitely
gonna go
not
out on
saying
a
that.
limb and try to do something for someone,
You gonna do something for a fucking? That's like
a
me, like
position that's gonna
that's,
really
that's
matter.
like me, man. Like the towel boy has a real fucking like crazy past. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like just think of it. If you file for a job application, niggas only gotta have 1 or 2 strikes to not get fucked with.
Right.
For fucking McDonald's.
Right.
This
Right.
nigga's playing for the Bills.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
if it was a player water boy caliber, I might have tried to motherfucking squeak that shit in.
That's what I'm saying. And no, I meant a water boy, not the water boy. Like,
But I'm saying, like,
that's the level of
I'm
punters
doing
on.
this shit for a
Like-
nigga that was in camp
like
in
what?
a position battle with a nigga.
Like, what game
And they
have you
could've won
ever
either
heard
way.
in football history where it was like, man, if it wasn't for the punter, these niggas would have lost this game? You ain't never ever heard that shit in your life.
Nigga, hold on. We won the whole game last year where we didn't punt at
That's what I'm
all.
saying. It's actually a good thing when you don't fucking punt. It's actually a good thing when you not on the fucking field.
Right.
That shit is crazy.
He's just an in case nigga.
Yeah, hell
Look,
yeah.
look, I had
When
some
you
couple
don't get the
more
first
down,
down,
shit.
yeah. You gotta go get this nigga.
I had a
Yeah.
couple
Get
more
your helmet.
sports choice, but we're gonna pass on it because of the time, because it's like it's getting later. So
Yeah.
we're gonna end this joint, knock out this trivia really, really quick, and then we're done for the night. So with that being said, we'll be right back with you. Peace.
Right back.